check this out. This is A+ from the mighty Souls of Mischief crew, the Hieroglyphics Imperium. Stand me. Right now I'm out here in Burlington, Vermont. We've been here before. It's like the higher ground. That's how we do it. I'm chilling with my man A-Dog because we A-lites. I'm A+, he A-Dog. That's how we do it, baby. Keep playing that hip-hop for us, baby.
I'm going to talk to you about it. Because I've had my problems, and I must tell you about my problems.
What are you babbling about?
In a job like yours, even when it's finished, there's always one more thing to do.
What?
Off the realness. Yo, what up? This is Rob Swift, chilling right here in Vermont, Burlington, that is, with my man A-Dog. Word up, Rob Swift, y'all. One love. What's happening, man? It's Tajay from the Hieroglyphics Posse. Souls of Mischief in the house, you know what I'm saying? Busting power moves right now with DJ A-Dog. We about to blow a fat one to talk about these kicks that we keep murdering niggas with, man.
Smells like weed. I was born in Paterson, New Jersey. And my mom was, my family is from the Philippines originally. I can remember I was like 10 and we bounced. She just said grab a bag, and the next thing I know we're on a bus and we left everything in New Jersey, and that starts Vermont. And then she just ended up in St. Albans, Vermont. At first I thought I wanted to, like play guitar and bass, I was into heavy metal. I think the influence was skateboarding though, because like skateboard videos have like tons of, all kinds of music, I think there was a point where I still lived there and I definitely knew I wanted to get into turntables. We'd come to Burlington often, to skate mostly. Because here the kids are good, it's more of like a, urban area. I had a record player, but then I found out about, you could buy records, and I was just mad intrigued that my favorite song I could buy on single, and it would have the clean version, the dirty version, the instrumental, and then a remix maybe that I've never heard. I moved to Burlington a little bit after. I knew this is where I wanted to be, and then, so as soon as I got here, I kind of got way open to more culture.
He's the king of this shit. Been in this shit for a minute. When I was 10th grade, high school, 8 years ago, an hour and a half south of Burlington, man, we used to play his mixtapes in circulation at all the house parties, every day, every time we was listening to A-Dog, and he don't even know. He's humble like that, you know what I mean? He doesn't understand how big he is. His face be all over everything. He's the king, hands down. VT, A-Dog, VTU, be free. That's what it is.
I'm gonna have to thank a lot of what I do to skateboarding, you know what I mean? Just because those are the kind of kids I met when I moved here. So I don't know, I really like being here, but being a skateboarder, these cats are all into DJing and doing all this stuff so early, yeah, we're gonna go to this party, and then all of a sudden there's a DJ there, and I knew what it was, you know what I mean? But so I just got really psyched, every party I went to, I started learning who these kids are that are DJing. My friend that lived here, that moved here too, that real good friend from back in my hometown, his sister was a couple years earlier, and that was kind of when raves were huge, And she had lived in this house with all these cats that were into that, whether going to raves, and a few of them were DJing, go there and drink beer and cool out with some really cool people and listen to music that I didn't really know, and kids kept coming up and playing records, you know what I mean? They had their own little setup. He would call me and be like, oh, everybody's gone. They're going to be gone all day. Come over and let's just while out. But then eventually he just ended up with a setup. So we lived together for 2 years. So I could constantly get out of work and just go buy records and know that I could come home and just play records, We were just trying to make mixtapes, just music, just play music, real psyched. And, but I knew when he moved out, what was I going to do, you know what I mean? I was tripping. I didn't like that. There wasn't going to be turntables at my house when I got home from work. I just was on the crazy hunt for just a set of tables, and a friend of ours sold a set for really cheap. It's going to be my one chance, you know what I mean?
It's your boy S.I.N. dot, man. Strength in numbers coming at you live from the motherfucking Red Squares. You know what it is, man. Every motherfucking Thursday night, ADOG, killing them, man. You already know what it is, man. VT Union, 08, we in here, man. Bone Thugs and Harmony, KRS-One, whole bunch of other shit. If you ain't tuned in already. Why wouldn't you tell them about Wyclef on April 4th? A lot of days, man.
Everybody knew this dude, Dean Blotto Gray, who would come to town. He had ties to Vermont, you know, through snowboarding or whatever, and he knew a lot of people that ended up working at the B-side and living in Burlington. This new company got created, Analog was going to come out, like, and then we're talking, we might be at like 99, 2000 at this point. He's like, well, we want it to be music, so we want you to like make a mixtape, and they were going to like, you know, get a cover done and get like, you know, 5,000 of them made and just this promo blast of like, you know, music just, you know, mixed by A-Dog at that point. And that name kind of came with like the kids I used to skate with here. Just so like that, you know what I mean? That's like a big thing. You know, I guess Andy or Andrew just become like, what up, A? And then I would say that, I don't know if, you know, if you've ever heard of a magazine called Herb Magazine, but they had this like annual mixtape contest every year, right? So like, you know, here I am doing my thing, and it was like, you know, a day I had off, and I had entered the contest, and it's been a month or so, you know what I mean? I'm like hanging on just when you like got a cell phone, like when everybody kind of started like having one, you know? I was just at my little apartment, summertime, I can remember it vividly. Just chilling. You know, I think I was like when skating that day, it's probably 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and get a phone call from this chick, and she's like, is this Andrew Williams? I'm like, yeah. She's like, I'm just calling to tell you that you won the 2000, the down-tempo hip-hop section of the Herb mixtape. I was just bugging out, you know what I mean? I was like, yo, this is great, and like, you know, I called my man Blotto, who hooked me up, and he like took my winning mix CD and turned it in, winning mixtape and turned it into a CD to like give out, and like, you know what I mean? So he like helped me like create some buzz, you know? But you know, from there, like the Burton thing kind of went heavy, you know what I mean? I started doing gigs, and they were at a point where they're like, well, we would sponsor you. We want to like sponsor you by Analog. Like we're gonna like, you like come and sign a contract. And that was like, you know, for a snowboard company to sign someone who's not a pro rider is crazy. So like, it wasn't a lot of money, but I was getting $200 a month, no matter what I did. It wasn't like anybody from Burton could just hire me and I was already getting money and I would have to work. That's just like for me repping the brand, I guess, you know what I mean? And like, so that was kind of like a real dope thing, and that stayed going for a couple years, and then it doubled after like 3 years, and then it went to like 6, you know what I mean? So no matter what, I would get a check.
You know what it is, man. Well built in the fucking building. Oh, you're killing me right now. Security, you know what it's about. Well built in the fucking building. Big shout out to fucking A-Dog. The best of the best. You know what it is.
Sneaker junkie. Start from here.
Like this.
living proof.
Leave it up to me while I be living proof.
Take these words home and think it through. Take these words home and think it through.
The VT Union. Got like this collective of MCs, which would be Nasty, Dakota, Be Free. Nasty is also the producer of the beats, you know what I mean, of all the music we do. And, we're just trying to bring back, like, just, on some real hip-hop shit with a DJ that scratches and, like, during every set, showcases. This is definitely a way different place, but you know how, like, the South has, like, a whole movement and, like, all these other, like, places have, like, a movement. It's kind of definitely hard to do that because, Vermont is mostly, like, farms and everything, but, like... We're definitely known, you know what I mean? People are, seeing that we're talented and, hip-hop is a little bit more prevalent in, like, people's everyday. We're doing shows in, like, Newport, Vermont, Montpelier, Killington, Stowe, like, so we're definitely doing our thing. Higher ground lets us open up for shows, sometimes paid, sometimes not, and, like, just all these venues, so, like, we've got to meet a lot of cool people that we respect, and we've been able to get some good feature music, you know what I mean? Like having, people from the Clips or Ari the Rugged Man or somebody like Raekwon from the Wu-Tang, like on a song that we've made, So, things are real good. I think we're doing it as far as like, we got some t-shirts, we put out CDs, we use a lot of the money that we do shows for, we put it back into our little thing, it's just like kind of creating a business from scratch, because it's definitely not a pot, if for some reason, we could find someone that like believed in us corporation-wise that would just give us an investment. We would like really put it down, you know what I mean? Like really budget it and make it happen. You could even go on like a little tour, and I think that'll happen, but it'll take a little bit. And as for me, like at this point, I've kind of like had different residencies throughout the years, but right now, like Wednesday, Half Lounge, Thursday night is me all night, and then Saturday night is me. Once a month, I get the whole night. It's just me, so. But I bring Nasty on. We do everything that has to do with hip-hop. We play funk, soul, R&B, and then we start with 90s hip-hop, and by the end of the night when it's crazy, you're playing what people want to hear at that point, Puff Daddy and like all the real mainstream kind of tune. Part of this sneaker shop downtown that my boys own, Status, and people think that's me because I'm kind of into that too, you know what I mean? I'm into like sneakers and footwear, but I'm kind of like living my childhood. Not to like diss my mom or anything like that, because I kind of learned what the value of money was pretty early. So now that I can do it for myself, I do it. I hook her up when I can, and here we are. So that's kind of the everyday. Go to work like 4 days a week, DJ 3 to 4 nights a week. So I'm kind of running around, sneaking some artwork, some skateboarding, some snowboarding when I can, some genuine time with people.
Peace, y'all. This is Bad Boo. Definitely repping for the Dilated Peoples, of course, the world famous Beat Junkie crew. Of course, the Liquid Junkies, of course, Los Angeles. Right about now, you're checking out my main man, A-Dog, you know what I'm saying? Yo, A-Dog, cut it up, man, peace.
Riggedy row, give me the gadzooks, here I go, so riggedy flame on, Geronimo, yo, I biggity burn, biggity rubber when I blabber, great, I biggity make no wonder twins, the actor, fake, it's crazy, I'm biggity breaking backs and busting lips, I biggity freak, that this night, and those freaking hips, shrimps, I'm biggity make enough noise like Bam Bam, throw boulders from bedrock, you'll get dropped by Slam Man, so check it, I biggity wreck it quick, oh shucks, I give it the got big ducks like Daddy War Bucks, oh Anna, I biggity rock the Coca, Cabana, banana, split, hot cook, spit so sick. I biggity freak it from here to Bangladesh. I'm ribbity ripping flesh, plus I get fresh like this. Shish, shiggity shush, kid, you'll get done. Squish for fun. I riggedy rhyme like no one. I biggity bump, riggedy rush, chiggity chumps, I'm savage. I shake them up and down like the Dow Jones average. I'm top D like Rocky. I biggity bangs the best. So diggity tell your friend Tom, cause here comes our suspects.
Yeah, straight out the zoo, you know what I'm saying? Microphone, on the mic. Now I'm in the house with the book, you know what I'm saying? That's my boy, no problem. Yo, who in the back? The book's about to come on now, you know what I'm saying? So get a mic check. Yo, that's the best in the house. Yo, check it.
Higgity hoy there, matey, I giggity got stuff flow. My Saturday nights are liver than Joe Piscopo, so yo. Higgity take the bait for Charlie Tuna, see I be the boogie banger like a sire since the boomer. I'm higgity hot to track, and giggity got the mic. Jules, plus dread, so toots call me Goldie. Lots and giggity gets the scoop from Peter Jennings, do a spin like the mag, and I fly like Peggy Fleming.
I have a blog, and it's djadog.blogspot.com. Sounds funny, kind of like pitching my thing, but whatever. But you can check me and get a hold of me, see what I'm doing.
Listen to the mission, listen, missions I do work on.